Well, hello and good morning. Welcome to Coaching with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa. And, a lot of times I talk to you guys because I listen to feedback that people give me. I always put good information in my head. So I try to listen to positive thoughts and also read a lot about other people's ideas on success and thoughts and pushing you in the right direction and keeping you on track and working through struggles. And one of the things that I came across recently that I really wanted to share with you guys is this concept of removing failure out of your head, because we all have a lot of positive things that we do, whether it's helping a stranger or whether it's picking up someone's laundry, whether it's paying for someone's coffee at McDonald's, whether it is some huge achievements you've done yourself, which are maybe you connected with some individuals and you were able to speak at a huge engagement that you've been trying to get into forever, or maybe somebody asked you to write an article, or maybe you were able to fix someone's car when someone else wasn't able to fix it, or maybe you are a real estate agent and you were able to secure a opportunity for your customer that someone else wasn't able to do. Maybe you did something as small as I said earlier, paid for somebody's coffee in line, or helped a child step up on a curb. And, maybe you did something that someone else just didn't notice. And even though you did it, maybe your spouse didn't notice something that you did for them, and you went to some really great lengths to make something happen and make something be easier in their life. But maybe they didn't notice, or maybe they did notice and they just didn't respond. And here's what I want to share with you guys, that the things that you achieve, just because somebody else didn't notice, the fact that you did it and that you noticed is the most important part, because not everybody has the time or the same focus as you do. It doesn't mean that they're not kind. It doesn't mean they're not paying attention to you. It doesn't mean that they don't appreciate what you did, but maybe their focus is just somewhere else. Maybe they have a struggle that you just don't see, or maybe they're working through something positive that you just don't see. Maybe their goal is really big in their head right now and they just couldn't see what you did. Even though they really appreciated what you did, they can't see it enough to make the time to comment to you. So here's what I want you to understand is you need to be very secure in the things that you've done and not let negativity from someone else, or maybe just the fact that someone else didn't notice that you did something pretty amazing. Because here's what I'm going to share with you, and this happens to me more frequently than I can even tell you. And it's so overwhelming when someone says to me, wow, I really appreciate the videos that you do. I watch them all the time and they really give me so much inspiration. Or I really appreciate the posts that you make that are motivational or helpful or inspirational or just insightful. And I read it every day and it really makes a difference in my day. But these are people who don't comment, who don't hit like, who don't let me know that they've seen it. It doesn't mean that they're not watching. What it means is they just have a lot going on in their life. And so periodically people share with you and surprise you because they really appreciate something that you've done, or they point out how inspirational or how motivational or how impressive you are much later than when it actually happened. And so just because someone didn't notice or didn't comment about something that you did doesn't mean that they didn't see it or it didn't happen. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to get very secure with the positive things that you're doing, because even though someone maybe didn't comment or didn't notice, you did it. It was an amazing thing. And the most important person that notices what you've done, these huge accomplishments that you have, is you, because those accomplishments are what make you go to the next rung on the ladder. Go to the next step. Are you afraid to go up that ladder because you're afraid of heights? Push yourself to go to the next step and be accountable for the step that you took previous. Like, wow, I took that step. Wow, I never thought I could do that. I never thought I could climb up on that ladder and climb up on that roof and fix that roof. I never thought that I could hold up that 80-pound TV while my husband was taking it off the wall. My arms were screaming. and I still was able to do it because I just sat there and talked myself through it. I can be claustrophobic. I don't know about you guys, but getting in and doing an MRI and sticking my body in that tube is horrific to me. And the very first time I talked myself into doing it, it was a huge accomplishment. Do you think that the technician there understood what I was going through? Absolutely not. I mean, certainly she's seen plenty of people that have claustrophobia and have trouble doing that activity, but I can tell you she didn't know what was going on in my head. And the fact that I was able to accomplish that, I was thrilled. I have a kind of a pretty healthy fear of heights. And so accomplishing the fact that I can get up on that ladder, I can climb up on a roof is incredible. Does everybody in the world know that I can't do that? Well, I think a lot more people know that now, but I can do it. And so whether it's those kinds of things or you're doing some type of thing in your work life, your home life, challenge yourself, push yourself, but just because no one commented about what a great job you did doesn't mean you didn't do it. Give yourself a lot of credit and always reward yourself for that thing, but that's what's going to push you to do the next thing even better. And I want you guys to realize, I heard this quote today, and it's, about the fact that failure isn't it's an event. It's not a characteristic. It has nothing to do with you as a person. It's just something that happened. So it's not even really a failure. It's just a learning experience. So if you try to do something and it didn't go well, it just means you learned what to do better next time. And that's what I want you to keep thinking about. And then I want you to be okay with the fact that you have done some things that people didn't notice, and it was still an amazing task. It was still an amazing feat. And I want you to keep pushing yourself to do those amazing things no matter who's paying attention. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I really appreciate the feedback that I do get. I love you guys for reaching out and talking to me because I like being able to share information that I come across with you, but I want to help you be the best person that you are. I'm working with somebody new on a coaching project right now, and just getting that feedback about, I love doing it and I love being able to help you get yourself, empower you to be the best you. And so just getting that feedback from someone else about the steps that we're taking, how positive they are, is incredible. And getting notes from people that I've worked with in the past is incredible. Again, it doesn't mean that maybe they didn't notice some of the things that I went through along. I may be getting done with a coaching project and think, wow, that was so amazing. And maybe they didn't even say anything or say the things that I expected them to say about, wow, how great it was, because I need a little bit of the reward as well. But you need to be okay in your own head with that reward because you're doing great things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to continue to do them. It's all already inside of you. You just got to make it happen. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm Connie Fuksa. Thanks so much for tuning into Coaching with Connie. Keep talking to me. Keep reaching out and tell me the things that we can work on to help you be the best person you are. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Peace. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.